The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Yes, Nurse Soul Brother, you are here. We are live, baby. We live. What's up, Yorkie Mom? Thank you for coming. Shout out to all my members. Bethany, love you. Thank you for coming. Stephanie Collins, my favorite cousin. Thank you. Carrie up in the building. What's up, Carrie? How you doing? We got Mina, one of the hardest working mods ever. Thank you, Mina. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody else coming in the room. I know it takes a minute for everybody to get notifications. This is kind of like spur of the moment because I was all like, should we wait for the celebration tomorrow or should we have like a little mini celebration? I was like, yeah, let's go ahead and have a little mini celebration. And then we can have another celebration like later on in the week where we drink and get messed up and all that stuff. And I get a few edibles. But what's up, Michelle? What's up, Patricia? Thank y'all for coming. Appreciate y'all. And I'm waiting for more people to come in the room. So when the replay crew catch this, I don't want to hear, oh, AT2, you always giving people shout outs. You taking forever. Shut the hell up. You should have been here live. That's why it's important to hit that notification bell and press all so you get all my damn notifications, you know? What's up, Puppet Master? Thank you for coming. What's up, MB? Thank you. Yes, we reached 31K. Damn, I should have had the thing up here, y'all. My bad. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up. Here we go. Oh no, what happened? Oh, I don't want that picture. But we reached 31K. I want to say shout out to everybody, all my AT-tubers that got me to 31K. I could not have gotten there without y'all. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I love y'all. Just thank you. I'm truly blessed, you know? I'm truly blessed. Hold on. So AT2, we have to adjust what someone said about you on their live. My. I'm getting so tired of everybody saying my. I'm not talking about you, Nurse Soul, Brother Soul. I'm talking about just in general. Everybody is saying my now. And I'm all like, okay, at first it was funny because we were mocking somebody, but now I'm all like, everybody in their mama is saying my. But and Nurse Soul Brother, I didn't mean to point you out. I was just saying in general. You know, it's all love here. But I reached 31K. I am beyond blessed because there's been so long people saying AT2 is boring, AT2 is this, AT2 ain't shit, he's this, he's that. And to get to this point, mind you, it's minor. You know, I'm not in millions. To a lot of people, it's minor. But to me, it means a lot. And especially coming from only 5 people being in my chat and to now, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. You know, they say a lot of YouTubers don't even reach 10K. It's like a small minority that reach past 10K. So imagine those people who got 20, 30, 50 millions. It's very rare you hit that point. So anybody minimizing me, saying that, oh, how'd you get there? Or you did this and I stole this and all that stuff. And y'all, I know Miss ATLN and Soul Brother, I know. I love Johnny Gill, the my. You sure look good. Damn, I should do a little karaoke for y'all. I didn't even plan that. You sure look good tonight. What's up, Chosen? What's up, Tracy? What's up, Rain It In? Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that. What's up, Just Right Education? But yeah, y'all, don't let anybody tell y'all that, oh, you got your platform by hook or crook, or you buying subs. They love to say that. Just because you figured out the algorithm and you figured out something that worked for you doesn't mean shit. Hold on. Just because you figured out the algorithm and you figured out something for you, don't let anybody minimize you. Those people who are talking about you ain't shit at the end of the day, and they want what you have. They don't feel like you should be here. So if I seem braggadocious or I seem like I'm bragging about something, I'm not bragging, but if you want to call it that, that's what it is. But where were you when I was growing my platform? I can point to plenty of people who've been here since the beginning, you know? I can point to Southern Belle. I can point to Stephanie. I can point to Mina. There's a lot of people I can point to who's been here from the beginning. I can't say that for everybody else. You know, you just came along on this ride and you riding this wave, and now you want to try to say you helped me and didn't. No, AT2 did it on his own. He worked hard for the shit that he got. So give me a little credit. You ain't gotta give me a lot of credit. Just give me a little credit. What's up, Latavia? Thank you for coming. Yeah, they are rough. They're very rough. Oh shit. Right. Let's talk about shit real quick. Let me get my shit off real quick. You know. Yeah, a lot of people remember when I was in the car and stuff like that. And I think that's where the whole homeless thing came from. It was more like, I don't think y'all remember, but at the time I was like being doxxed and stuff like that. And people were putting my address out there. So I was all like, oh, I don't want to show any background because blah, blah, blah. Now I'm all like, okay, pull your ass up over here and you won't make it back alive. You know, you'll come back unalive. I hate that damn word, but I know for the algorithm, you got to say that, the unalive word. You come over here, try to do something to AT2, you're going to come back unalived. Damn it. I hate Dr. Pepper, but that's all we had. Anyway. Thank you. I appreciate that. And you know what? AT2 is not for everybody. What's up, Adriana's report? AT2 is not for everybody. There's a lot of people who love doo-doo mamas. And I'm not saying everybody's a doo-doo mama, right? But there's a lot of people who love the doo-doo mamas, and they love the people that do the extra and the antics. That's not me. If I was to do that, you would know that it's coming off fake. First of all, you know, me living in the suburbs, coming from a middle-class family, and me trying to pretend like I'm something that I'm not, that doesn't mean that I'm not black, because let's not put stereotypes out there. But me faking the funk and doing all that shit, it would come off, not authentic. So you would look at it like, yo, he's faking. And that's what a lot of these people do on this platform, is fake. What's up, Sadie? Thank you for coming. You know, get some water in that hospital. Yeah, I know. I got my barbecue sauce with me though. Hold on. I got my barbecue sauce. Don't worry, I got my water in hand. You do put a wig on and use the microphone every once in a while. Andy, you're right about that. You're right. You got me. You know, I'll do a little dramatic shit and stuff like that. Yeah, I do that. I ain't gonna lie, I do, but I'm not on the level of the doo-doo mamas. That's not me. Now, what's up, Scorpio? I do want to say, in the last video, I didn't mention this part about the whole Jag thing. And I'm all like, AT2, you are stupid. How did you miss this part? So, anyway, oh yeah, It Stops Here is definitely a doo-doo mama. How did I miss this part, y'all? So Jag is claiming that Goomba stole the money out the account and she only got $100 to her name. What's up, Super K? She only has $100 to her name. And Goomba stole all the money. But it's hard to believe that, because how were you eating at the restaurant? Did you dine and ditch? We got to call that restaurant. We got to call that restaurant, y'all, and see if Jag dined and ditched, or did she actually pay for the meal? Because how you only got $100 left in your name? Like, we're confused. Like, what happened? Like, huh? I'm confused how you ate dinner and then all you got is $100 because that meal looked pretty expensive, unless you got it for free. But that meal looked pretty expensive. So if you only got 100, the math ain't mathing. Like I said, Philadelphia ain't making no money. So I think that the account just didn't have any money, y'all. Am I crazy to y'all? I'm feeling like the account didn't have any money in it. So how possibly did anybody steal any money from you? Rest in peace. Oh my God. Somebody said rest in peace to the rooster. Inside joke, y'all. Some of y'all get it. But how was any money going into that account? Now, the mama account, I believe there's some money going into it, but ain't no Philadelphia, ain't no this, ain't no that. Now, you know, the few cash apps that you might get, but I don't think no money is coming in, y'all. Will Goomba get a check? We know Goomba gets a check, right? We know Goomba gets a check, so we know that he got some money coming in. I think somebody said 1,800 or something like that. Oh, really? She paid for it? Oh. But how? So how did she pay for it? Because remember, she deleted her roosters and she cooked them. Remember, she said the roosters had got deleted, right? And then all of a sudden, you seen in like another live video, she was cooking chicken. So how did she afford, when she had to delete her chickens and cook them? How did she then afford a meal for Anyway, y'all. Anyway. But hey, if she did it, if that's what y'all saying and you say that she did it, hey, more power to her. I guess she got it like that. Because she's insane herself, that's why. It was a good Yeah, she was out there tricking and that's how she got the money. That makes sense to me too. Okay. That makes a little bit more sense. Now I want to get to this part before I forget. Now no, I'm sorry. Goomba was saying that he gave Sam the card and Sam must have took the money out the account. So now we're blaming Sam. Now, can I say that Sam could not possibly do this? No, I can't say that Sam does not have the capability of stealing. But the part that you put this on Sam and that's why the money is missing, that just seems like a bitch made move. And I think that's where some of my earlier commentary was coming from about Goomba, is that I just feel like that was really like a bitch made move. I feel like if anything, whatever is going on between you and Jag, keep it at you and Jag. But you're blaming Sam for stealing the money or taking the money. Really? Sam, the one that we actually like? Because the only two people that we like is Mama Wright and Sam. And I think we like Mama Wright because we haven't heard too much from her. So this is why we like her. And then we like Sam. Other than that, everybody else, we don't like the other characters in this story, right? So you blaming it on Sam that he did something with that's low. That is low. I hope if anything, Jag would have more pride in herself not to let someone blame her son. But knowing how Jag is, she'll probably take Goomba back even though he disrespected her son like that. Saying that Sam stole the money. That's low. Because remember, Sam is not listed on that eviction notice. You and Mama Wright are listed on the eviction notice. Sam's not listed on there. So we can't say that Sam doesn't know how to manage his money or he doesn't know how to do A, B, C, and D. But we can tell from your history that you don't know how to manage money. So for us to put it on Sam, that's a low. Am I just making that up, y'all? Am I protecting Sam? Do y'all think like I'm protecting him, or do you think that's right? If anybody took the money out the account, who you think it was? Goomba, Jag, or Sam? Who took the money out the account? Go ahead and vote. Oh, and I forgot to throw Legina in there. I'm sorry. But yeah, if he wasn't Legina, that's fine too. But I don't even think she stole the money. But to blame Sam for that shit, that to me is just low. Like, come on now. Sam is the only one in his right mind. He's the only one that's able to articulate himself with words. He's the only one that seems that he has a brain. We're blaming Sam? Come on now. And I hope, and again, I didn't listen to the whole live in the conversation that Jag was talking about this in. I hope she checked him. I hope she said, don't you ever say shit about my son stealing any kind of money. Like, it's one thing. We got a lot of mamas in the chat right now. Imagine someone telling you that your son is a thief. That's what you're saying, right? You're saying that Sam is a thief. He stole money. That's what you're saying. Right, Stephanie? What it could have been the fentanyl with the weed with the fentanyl in it, right? But you are saying that somebody said Popcorn Johnny could have stole it. He could have been him too. Come on now. Jack said this about Goomba. I don't believe it then. Oh, so you think that Jag could have been saying that he's lying about, Jag could be lying about Goomba saying that it was Sam. Got you, Scorpio. I didn't even think about that. It's that fentanyl messing up your mind. Well, shit, Jack said they both were smoking that fentanyl weed, so I picture it. Let me read the transcript. It says, see from the audio, it didn't sound like Goomba said Sam stole the money. Okay, let me read the transcript. It didn't sound like that. Okay. Well, since today is a celebration, I'll go ahead and drop the link. Let me read the transcript. Go ahead and tell me what you heard from it. I'm gonna drop the link for you. You don't have to come on camera. You can just do audio. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop the link for you if you want to explain. So you said from the audio, it didn't sound like he said that. No, Goomba did say it. He did an interview last night. The phone call was recorded. Oh, okay. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you for clarifying. Okay, got you. Okay, because I thought I did hear it like that, but I was like, okay, maybe I didn't listen to the full call, so I thought maybe I had missed something. But yeah, okay. Okay, here's let me see your transcript. What's going on with her? Okay, here we go.
Hey, you can hear me?
Hey, let me see your transcript. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm in drive-through, so if you hear some stuff in the background, that's somebody else's car playing music.
Okay, you've been going around being messy, terrorizing these YouTube streets lately?
No, I've been actually in the chat. Sometimes I'm just in the bushes listening and looking. And I'm just... And I'm sorry if I was being messy in your chat the other day. Sometimes I can't control myself. Sometimes I can't.
I know. Sometimes it's entertaining. Don't get me wrong. But anyway, I wanted to. So what did you get from the phone call? Go ahead and you got the floor.
There was a 2-minute phone call on OKP's channel, but from the live where he did, was it Thursday night or Friday night? Mm-hmm. It was a longer phone call. And I don't know if I was sleeping, so hopefully if some people in the chat can remind me. So from what I heard, it sounded like Jag was on the phone or like going to the bank. And then I guess she's asking like how much money is left in the account. So she calls Goomba, and I think OKP is on the line too. So he's hearing everything, and then she says, Goomba, like, hey, why is there only $100 left in the she's like, where's my money? You know how she is. Where's my money? And he's like, what are you talking about? She's like, the bank says there's only $100 left. And he's like, well, I gave a card to Sam. Like, I don't have your money. And so she's like, you trying to tell me my son is a thief? And I'm thinking, like, that's not what I heard him say.
Oh.
And then she's like, where did all the money go? She's like, well, he was like, oh, I had to pay the bill. And my thing, after I listened to it, I kept thinking to myself, why did she need to go to the bank to find out how much money was in there?
Yeah, couldn't she call the card?
Customer service on the back of the card. Or you could have went to the ATM. We could have seen a receipt. And I kept thinking to myself, where's the receipt at? How do we know that there's only $100 left? And then she kept putting her mama in it to my mama said, where is the money at?
Jag is good for pulling other people in there and getting them riled up.
Because supposedly mom invested in the company because that was a Philadelphia account, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she was implying that Goomba was stealing not only from Jag but also her mother.
Wow.
Asked Sam, she was like, Sam, you know what I mean about this money in the card? And he was like, no. And I kind of felt like there she is. She's putting him in the middle of this stuff again.
Right. And you know what? I do know the part about the mama, when the mama was there and stuff like that. And that's why I was saying earlier, like, why do they have so much access to her funds? Like, she needed to go to the senior living or the assistant living or whatever and go in one of those things where her rent is only like $300 or $500 a month, because they're having this woman basically squat in this new home. Like, that's not right.
Yeah.
I think she's. Oh, okay. I know you in the drive-thru. That's why I was waiting. I was like, okay, she's in the drive-thru right now. But you have your mom as like an investor. Okay, that's fine. But why does your mom not have like a separate account from the business account? Like, so is the business account her mom's account? I think that's what it is. Do y'all think that, y'all in the chat? Do you think the business account is her mom's account?
Okay, can you repeat that?
Do you think that the business account, quote unquote, is actually her mom's account?
That's a good question.
Oh, y'all, we done solved the mystery, y'all.
Because
we done solved the mystery.
This is the thing. Why would the mom say in the back, oh, he took my money? Unless Jag is lying to the mom and saying, that there's no money in there. Like I said, where is the receipt? Where is you going to the ATM? You record everything. This time, I think I want, because other people were making me, because I was just being like too open-minded again. And that's a really good point. And I'm thinking like right now, I need to see some video.
Right.
I'm hearing audio. I need to see some video, because now at this point, I did a whole video like telling Goomba like, hey, stay away from Jag, stay away from Jag. And someone said, well, they probably still working it together. And I thought about it. I said, wait a minute.
They still in on this shit.
Chat. And then when she went on OKP's chat, she didn't cam up. I said, wait a minute now. Okay. All right.
Oh, you think they might be in the house together?
So, no, at first I wasn't thinking that, but now I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, because where is Goomba? Like, because from the interview that I seen he was in like a car.
Yeah,
and it was dark.
Last week, he was in like, I guess, a house or apartment or a motel, or he was on night and day. So I'm just like, why you not back over there in the? Oh, so okay.
Y'all, they probably like be talking to each other, and then they be like, "Okay, we about to go live. Let's start fighting or whatever, right?" And they hoodwinking us.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I'm seeing him in her chat. Then he's over there going to OKP's chat and talking back to him, and then talking back to Jag. And I'm like, dude, didn't you just run away from this woman? And now he's going on other YouTubers' chat. So I'm just like, okay, is he trying to get his own little group of vloggers that he can go talk his stuff while she goes there?
That's what I was saying. He's trying to get his own group.
Both of y'all can drop y'all cash out, because guess what? The vloggers, they just want to be helpful to you and say, okay, people in the chat, y'all, if y'all want to, help out him, here's the chat, here's the cash app.
Yeah. But I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that what Jag doing? She has her 2 disciples with her.
It's like, okay, either he's doing one of her moves or they're both doing it together now.
Yeah, he learned it from her.
He learned it from her.
They got a whole script down. Y'all, they hoodwinked us. We done solved the mystery.
Out of this apartment, and I kept thinking she was running away from warrants and from all them harassing phone calls she did to the police department. Does she still got them charges, even though she's out of the mental hospital?
That's a good question. I don't know. Does she still have those? I'm pretty sure she does. She probably still has to go to court. Because you got to remember, it's multiple. She acted a fool multiple times.
Multiple times. And so I'm just like, okay, are you leaving because of the warrants? Or are you leaving because you're evicted, or both?
Right.
Did Jag need to go to the go back to the police department so that she could get in the mental institution, and Goomba's over there if supposedly in the other ex-girlfriend's house or somewhere else?
Yeah, they both need a place to live, so he went back to the ex-girlfriend and then she went to the hospiddle. That's some good shit.
But this is the thing I also have too. If she didn't have any money but $100 left in that account, how did she pay for that lunch that they had?
You saying, walk it like I tuck it, paid for it.
Who's paying for it?
Walk it like I tuck it, Queen Tuck-It.
Who? What? I'm sorry, I don't know. Y'all,
you know how there's a capital in Oklahoma by the name of Tulsa?
Oh, did she really pay for that?
That's what the streets were saying in the chat. They said, walk it like I tuck it, paid for it.
Okay. Wow.
And I'm just all like, how? The lady had to delete her chickens and cook them. So how did she afford a meal? That seemed like a fancy restaurant. That didn't seem like McDonald's.
Yeah, because I was looking at the tablecloth and I was like, oh, they got tablecloths like Papa though. They got the nice silverware. Mama had the mint jelly on her meal. I was looking at what they were ordering. I was like, oh, this is not like the Chinese restaurant she was going at.
Thank you, Stephanie, for the super chat. I appreciate that. Thank you. Y'all can subscribe to Arkadelphia for $3.50 if you want to. And it's a lifetime subscription too as well.
Hey,
thank you, Stephanie.
Hey, AT2, did you see I think his name is, if you don't mind me saying his name is Davin Lewis. And I don't know if he was just trolling Jag today, but he had a live like earlier today, and she came in, and for like the part that came in, he had been on like 35 minutes, and it was like silent. There was nothing on the screen. There was nothing going on. I'm thinking like, did he just troll her? Like he was in the title.
Oh, I've never heard of him.
I was gonna lie. Oh, I guess I'll leave, huh? And I'm just like, did he just troll her? Did he just troll her? Or did he forget? Because like it was other people in the chat. And right now, before I came on, I saw that he has another live, but I don't see her in the chat.
Oh, that is funny. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. No, I didn't see that. That is funny.
And then Jag is in here, but ain't nobody else is in here. I don't see nothing on the screen. I don't see no sound, nothing. I said,
right. Wow. So let me read the transcript. Let me pressure you real quick, right?
Oh, Lord. Okay.
So I kind of feel like you have a brain, right? So how come, like, you kind of fall for the foolery? Like, to me, I feel like you the one, like, when you went on the panel that one day, it was all like, I just want to know, are you going to seek therapy? To me, I was all like, oh, she's awakened. Like, she knows what's going on. But then you feel like, what's up, Jazz? Then sometimes I feel like you revert back. Like, so do you believe the BS or?
Say something, and I was like, well, maybe I need to come up there and come up with a different approach. But then I started listening to her, and I was like, I don't think she is gonna be receptive to what I'm saying. So I was like, also being, but also trolling her too. And so, cause I really wanted to know what she's gonna say, and you heard what she said, and I just like, okay.
Yeah, right. Because like sometimes I feel like there's people genuinely trying to go up there, and then there's people that be trolling and shit like that, obviously. And then I didn't like shout out to Keish Walsh.
Yes,
I like her. I have no issue with her. I actually like her, but I guess she was mad because Jag called her. I mean, not Jag. Keish called her out because she was saying that whole thing about being.
Talking about Barbara's SA with her father, which a lot of people in that chat were upset about, including myself. But Keish, she had the courage to actually say it out loud, and Jaguar didn't like it. And even though Jaguar went to the mental hospital and came back out, and Keish was in the chat, she still felt some type of way about it and started complaining about it. And OKP kept trying to say, hey, y'all, they have a previous thing. Just move on. So I guess now I kind of see it for what it is.
Right. And Kevin, I'm doing it because I hate black people. That's why. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Oh. And Kevin, if you really meant that comment, we can have a conversation offline if you would really like to have a conversation. But yeah. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. I know I am. But Keish was calling, I don't feel like she was calling her out. She was just trying to check her and just be all like, hey.
She doesn't like anyone disagreeing with her. She doesn't even take constructive criticism. So
right. Because that was too much. You talking about somebody's essay and all that stuff. That was too much.
And she said it again when she was up there Friday night. Again. And I'm just like, okay. Yeah, you sound like a little calmer, and in my brain, I'm like, yeah, you sound a little bit calmer than what you normally are, but you still on that same, bullshit. I'm sorry.
Right. And, I was also thinking too, like, this woman keeps saying that she has like an organization. First of all, the only WCW I know, because I'm a wrestling fan, was years ago, and that ended in the 2000s. But she keeps talking about this WCW. How are you supposed to be an advocate when you're hurting victims?
And you know what she said? She said, oh, we're going to do something or whatever, and we want to do it in support of my friend Jennifer Huff. And I'm like, I thought they fell out.
Did they fall out? No, I thought it was something about Nosy going to our it was something to do with Nosy, and Nosy was trying to allegedly convince Jennifer not to fool with her and all that stuff.
Oh, and I'm just like, why are you bringing that lady back up? Why are you? Okay.
Let Jennifer rest.
Yeah, Jack actually has some good ideas, but she doesn't follow through on them.
No, it's just words. She literally just says things just to say things.
Yeah. So I was listening to Young Pharaoh, and I was like, dang, he sounds like Jag. Or Jag sounds like him. Because he'll say some stuff, it don't make no sense. Like, you got $1 million, like he's like, oh, I got $1 million library. Really? We just saw you moving to an apartment.
So the trust fund, what's your thoughts on the trust fund? She said she got $45 billion trust fund. Like, do you believe it?
I believe that she got a trust fund as much as I believe Young Pharaoh got $1 million library. And that he got some land in Costa Rica.
No, let me see your transcript. I don't want to see you over there talking about, Jag, I believe you. I don't want to see you go over there.
You got sometimes I'm in the chat. I'm really trying not to get deleted. I'm really trying not to get blocked because I already got, you already know I got blocked and beamed in another content creators chat for what I was saying. So I was just like, okay, I'm just get, because I like being in the chat. I like talking. I like, the banter or whatever.
Yeah, but next time, don't say two competing content creators' name. Just like earlier when you had said about Denot and Perry going live at the same time. Now you shouldn't have said that.
I was, and I was like, oh yeah, I probably. And afterwards I was like, oh, I probably should have said
that. Being messy, but we love it though. Thank you. Let me see your transcript. I appreciate you coming up.
All right, you're very welcome. Y'all talk to y'all later. All right.
All right. Thank you, everyone. And that's let me see your transcript. Go ahead and follow her. It's LSM. LMSYT. That's her thing right there. But let me read your transcript. I appreciate her coming up, and I had to press her a little bit because they always be going back to the other channels and being like, "Oh, I agree with you," and like you've been seeing like a lot of Now that's not nice. Hold on. I usually don't block, but that's not nice. But anyway, so they'll come over here, say one thing, and then they'll go over there and say another thing. So that's why I gotta keep the pressure on people. Thank you, Stephanie, for handling that. But I went ahead and did it though. But yeah, I go ahead and put the pressure on because I want you to, say what you got to say, but like, don't be going back over there and then saying different. No, stick with your guns and stick on that and stay on that. Don't be switching up and stuff like that. We want you to be consistent, That's right, Stacey. People with money don't say they have money. They just got it. And they definitely aren't being served an eviction notice either. Now, when you're broke, you are served one. But when you got money, you're not served one. And especially if it's not something, like I said, the rent couldn't have been too much. It couldn't have been too much. Maybe like $1,500. I said 3 people could have came up with $500 or three $75, and they could have came up with a way to pay that damn rent. That is ridiculous because now you got Sam in a predicament and you got Mama Wright in a predicament, and y'all don't even feel bad about it. I know a lot of y'all. So a lot of y'all think it's the fentanyl that got them all messed up in the head. The fentanyl in the weed. Y'all could be right. It definitely could be the fentanyl in the weed. Yeah, it definitely could be that. It got to be some kind of drug. Because the shit don't be making sense, y'all. Right. Some of us, we paying a lot. You know what I mean? And so you just think like, okay, you getting this much. Well, because y'all don't put it on blast. If you're getting around $6,000 a month, it should cover that rent. It should cover that. It's crazy that the money that you're getting, it's not covering. Like, what are you guys doing with the money? And again, you guys put this out here. It's not something that we had to research or look up. They put that out there. And like I said, if it didn't involve other people, I could care less because obviously Jag and Goomba seem comfortable in the car. They seem real comfortable going from hotel place to place, traveling in the desert and all that. They seem very comfortable doing that. But for y'all to leave Sam and the mama out there and change their whole lives and stuff like that, that ain't right. That is not right. That's effed up. Okay, so I know I talked about this earlier, y'all, but I want to kind of revisit this when people keep saying the whole jealousy over the whole getting interviews with Jag and stuff like that. I'm gonna just say this one more time for the people in the back. I am not jealous of anybody who is getting interviews with Jag. What's up, Cups? I appreciate you guys dealing with all those interviews and having to deal with those headaches and stuff like that. And then I can just give my commentary. I do not mind that. Oh, did not come up, did not. Now, I did not. I don't want to fight you, but I would like you to come up. Okay. But anyway, I am not jealous. I do not care. Thank you for dealing with the headache. I don't have to deal with it. I don't have to take the phone calls. I can just do whatever. I can just give the commentary and then wash my hands with it. Because going back old school, click the link. Click the link. Shout out to Real. How Real doing? Anybody heard from Real lately? I haven't heard from him for a minute. But anyway, I do not care. I actually think that it's amazing. Y'all get the interview. Y'all get the scoop. Do what y'all want to do. I am not tripping at all. I do not care. That could have been me. That could have been me on the phone with her, getting the quote unquote exclusive. That could have been me. I didn't want it. I definitely shit. Look the way it turned out now. I definitely don't want that shit. I don't want it. So any talk about any kind of jealousy, these content creators are jealous and all this, stop it. We all talking about the same shit. Nobody's better than anybody else. We just got a different way of delivering the same thing. That's it. We got the same message. We just got a different way of delivering it. I think also too, there's this thing, the whole crab in the barrel thing, where people feel like I can't be better than you or you can't be better than me and blah, blah, blah. There's no such thing as anybody being better than nobody or this or that. It's all bullshit. Everybody got their lane. People got, like, somebody else's success doesn't diminish yours. It doesn't. It does not. If you're great and somebody else is great, y'all gonna be great. It's not, like I don't get the competition thing. Okay, here's the knot. Thank you for coming up, the knot.
What's up?
Oh, your sound.
My sound?
You got some buzzing in the background.
This is.
Yeah, it's you guys hear the buzzing, right? Or is it just me? I'm waiting for them to respond real quick.
I think, let me put my headphones in, bro.
Okay.
This shit about to die, though.
Okay, yeah, they say they hear it too.
All right, can you hear that? Can you hear it now? Can you hear the sound now?
Okay, it's better. It's like very faint. It's better though.
It's a space
okay,
eater.
Now it's good. It's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's a space eater. So yeah, I said that because it's just like, you know, even if I don't fuck with somebody, like if I'm covering their content or whatever, like you gotta understand, I would never take anybody on this platform serious, right? So I troll a lot, I crack a lot of jokes,
right? And that's what I like, the whole trolling thing. I don't mind that. Go ahead. Right, and I'm sorry.
Right, and so like I just feel like, you know, a lot of people, whether it was you, Sean David Wade, King Payne, just people were very supportive of me, and then when I like started branching off, like controlling my own narrative and reverse engineering certain narratives and things like that, people started like hating. It's like, I'm never not going to cover somebody's video and content and not mention them, their name and all of this stuff. And it just feel like a lot of people just try to like, oh, that other content creator, or just like, let me ignore this person or that person. And I just feel like it's envious, very envious. Like I'm going to support people that are lower than me, that are bigger than me. Like, and I'm going to have a humility about it. Right. So when I started creating the Jaguar, Wright, Goomba situation, I told myself, hey, I don't want to just talk about this. I'm not going to talk about you if I don't want to have a conversation with you. So I think a lot of people get in their ego and stuff like that, and may have had an opportunity to do it, but that opportunity is no longer here, and now you're left just talking and talking about them instead of being able to have access to them. Like, I'm not begging nobody, but if I talk about somebody, whether it's Armand Wiggins, Jaguar, celebrities, I want to actually talk to them. I don't want to talk about you. I want to understand you, because this is my perspective. And then it's just like so many people are always talking negatively. And then like we just seen it last night on King Payne's channel with we just seen it with King Talk. Queen Talk.
Oh, walk it like I tuck it. Hey.
Yeah, okay. Walk it like I tuck it. Walk it. Better stop before they call us transphobic. So I just seen it last night. A lot of people that like actually like troll and talk shit about people really want to be in community with them. Like black women literally cried because they was finally able to speak to Jaguar after dogging her out. So I feel like, I don't give a fuck if I dog you out or whatever the case. I'm not going to change, And I feel like a lot of people who continue to talk about Jaguar and Goomba wants access to them. And I think it's very humbling to say that, hey, I want access to you, or I had access to you, and now I'm continuing to talk about it. You and I both know why, I don't need to go into that. But
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's just like, it's given like, and you used to shout me out in the chat and stuff like that when I was, and then all of a sudden, when after I got that first Goomba interview, my last message exchange with you, I see you start a live. I was like, hey, I just did a live with Goomba. Maybe you can use this as content, or I can come and speak about it and, cross promotion. And I feel like a lot of people on YouTube don't know how to build, or if they're building, it's all about you opposed to like the bigger picture. And like people look at, oh, you did. I don't give a fuck how big I am on YouTube. If I'm covering your content, if I got smoke, I'm gonna say your name. And I do know that even if the consequences, repercussion, or whatever happens, they're going to now go look for you. If 800 people are in a live stream and I'm saying AT2 is a hater, they're gonna come and find you.
Right.
So like, I just feel like even if you don't like a content creator, we all out here creating content. You got to reciprocate. You got to learn. I wish Perry would give me the same type of smoke he gives Sean David Wade and King Payne, because he gonna lose,
Yeah.
So it's like stuff like that. And like, I just feel like people always do things with a malicious agenda behind it. Right. And like, I support you. When somebody came to me and take something about you in my chat, I ignored it. We're clear. And I asked you, and I was like, I'm not going to do this, because that's not the basis of why I know this individual, and I really don't want to make an issue out of it because it could be false or whatever the case may be. That was my way of showing, hey, I support you, whatever the case may be. And I'm really big on supporting people. King Payne projected and told everybody he supported me when he absolutely did not. Let's be clear, he didn't support me. He was just, let me share you. I shared your live. No, you shared it because I was getting at Perry and Sherelle, and you too pussy to get at them, right? So I just feel like it's things like that. I just don't like the hate or the maliciousness or the hidden agendas, bro. Like, I'm the type of person where, like, hey, if like, we can be cool.
They're saying that you crackling.
I'm crackling.
Yeah, like they hear some like cracking, like the sound is like cracking for
cracking. Let me get on my computer. Let me see.
Okay, I'll drop the link again. Okay. And I appreciate everybody being in the chat and stuff like that. I don't mind. And y'all, you allowed to speak your mind over here, so I don't mind that. Let's see some of the comments and stuff like that. And I want to have like an adult conversation. Like when I said click the link and stuff like that, my thing was not to have like an argument or a fight or anything like that, because I do not hate, did not. It was just some things said that I want to get corrected, because it wasn't cool. And I feel like this kind of goes back to the whole thing of like me giving shout outs to people and really bigging people up. I do it, and then all of a sudden they turn on me, and I feel like you're allowed to disrespect me, but the disrespect has to come with a check. You can't disrespect me for free. And I was gonna let him finish because he had mentioned something, and I wanted to bring it up. I want to say it right now, but I want to wait for him. I don't know if he's here. Or he can listen. Before I lose my train of thought, I'm just going to say it real quick, and then hopefully he's listening still. Thank you, Kenny. Shout out to Kenny, everybody. Thank you for coming. Okay. So now Denard said because he had mentioned it to me before that somebody had said there is some rumors and stuff like that. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. He had said there's some rumors and stuff like that he had heard or something. He told me about this, right? So the whole thing, he talked about how I did not answer his DM when he said that he could come out, give the exclusive about Goomba and stuff like that. Thank you, Miss ATL and Stan. Yeah, y'all know I don't have a problem shouting people out, right? Y'all know I don't. Denard, are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Okay, I can hear you now. Okay, so I want to explain. So I did say that, I know that you told me that someone tried to say there was some rumors about me and stuff like that, and you ignored it, whatever, right? But something happened with the whole DM when it came to the Goomba interview and stuff like that. And you had stated that, you wanted to come up or whatnot. I already had a live schedule, and it wasn't that I didn't want you to, give your side of whatever had went on or whatnot. I just hadn't watched it yet. And so I was going to come back to it later. And I think I should have I should have communicated that, like, hey, I'll watch it later and then maybe we can, follow up with it. I just hadn't watched it yet. And I told you I was going to watch it, which I did end up watching it.
Well,
and
right. I'm not first of all, you don't owe me shit. It's just like the way that I think, and it's just like you good, I'm good. Like I'm the type of person where I just interview him. Oh, you got more questions? Maybe I can get him over here. Boom, And it's just like that's what type of person I am to support you. It's not about the numbers, it's quality and getting to the truth, and being entertaining and all of that other stuff. So I don't want you to think that a part of me felt like you felt like I was coming over here to steal your moment. And that's not what I was doing. What I was trying to do is I just interviewed him. Let's get down to it. And I'm pretty sure you're going to get pushbacks and maybe I can get him over here too. That's the way I was thinking about it. And I feel like Black people specifically, it's just, we always tend to think more negative than positive. And, I don't know if you heard me say it, but I said it many a times, me going to people's platform is beneficial to you. I don't know if you heard me say that, but I kept saying it because of who I know, what I know, things that you don't know that I know, and all of this other stuff is beneficial. I'm new to YouTube, but I got connections as well, right? Outside of YouTube, I got connections at YouTube engineers. These are the, so it's and I'm the type of person where I'm typically generous. If I share with you some of this stuff, it's just are you deserving of it? And I'm not saying I owe you anything.
Good night, Bethany.
Good night. But what I'm saying is I'm excited to share what I know. I'm excited to open up my network and all of this stuff to different people. It's just I have a hard time gauging people. And it's just okay, is this malicious? Because I was I fucks with him,
Yeah,
so,
but can we take a little accountability though? Because I feel like there's a component missing. So I had got notified that, they're like, are you and Denard cool? And I was like, yeah, we cool, And so they kept asking me are you sure? Are you sure? And so I was like, okay, well, let me listen to what it was. And so this was after the whole DM fiasco, right? And you said, and I'm paraphrasing what you said. I can't do the quote. I didn't want to record it and then play. I don't want to do that back and forth because I don't hate you. However, you said something to the effect of yeah, and somebody told me I could Google you and I would see charges against you or allegations against you and da-da-da-da-da-da. And I kind of believe it because you seem jealous. You seem like a hater. That's what upset me.
It upset you?
Yeah, because you're saying that I believe now that you're jealous of me, I believe that you're a predator. Now, can you see how that would be problematic?
Yes.
Yeah. And granted, you probably didn't say it the exact same way I said it, but you said,
Right.
yeah, well, now I believe, because you can go on Google, and if you Google Andre Turner II, you don't see nothing like that.
Listen, I don't know. I don't have time to Google you. Honestly, my point was the jealousy, and I'm finna say some shit that I know finna trigger you. And it's a part of what it is. So I keep telling people, don't take me serious. I don't like, bro. When they told me that shit, I could absolutely. I was like, fuck that. I'm not finna deal it. I asked you privately. I never mentioned it publicly. I was like, yeah, I know what I can say to get him, and I get him to respond. That's what it is.
So you were trying to. Okay.
Of course.
So I knew what would trigger you.
Listen, Handy B. You a whole white lady over here in black people business. Please.
No, don't do it. No, Handy B is cool. Like, come on, Deny. Come on.
Nah, listen, let me tell you something about them people that be trolling me. You gonna get, I don't care if you got a picture or not, you can get this smoke.
But Deny, you don't feel like you be trolling the people back?
Of course. I love it.
But no, let's keep it on me and you, because I want to finish this point. So I knew what would trigger you. And so what I knew was that you don't like being slighted and people not saying your name. So I purposely, when you came to my chat, I was saying your name without saying your name. And I wanted it to sting, and I wanted it to hurt, because I felt like, yo, this dude was cool. I don't mind you trolling. When you be calling me unreliable source, or I have no integrity, I don't mind that. I actually think that shit is funny. I don't mind that at all. But you saying I'm jealous and I'm a predator, that's problematic. Period.
Sorry, it's a lot of improv that come off, but I knew I would trigger a response from you. But I just felt like I don't know what you said before I got here. I honestly don't care. Probably was funny. If it was, people tell me, and I'll replay it, and I'm gonna get you back. You know how it goes. Let's be clear.
No, I honestly haven't said anything disrespectful though.
So I don't care if you did. I'm gonna still get you back. That's what it is. That's just. Anyways, yeah, I can see how that's like, boy, I don't have time to Google you or nothing like that. Like, right. I think there people see things, people want to be entertained, and I'm a professional entertainer. There's of course there's peace. That doesn't mean he's exempt from being trolled, is what y'all need to understand is, but I'm sorry, that did come across malicious when I said that. I don't know that is defamation.
Right. Now, before you came to YouTube, there was a whole thing, a whole situation that I had to fight, combat, and it was a lot. So that was a very hard time. So I know some people be like, that was over a year ago. Why are you still tripping and all that stuff? Because I don't think you realize this is a catalyst of why I don't like a lot of people, because all of them came together like a bunch of doo-doo mamas to try to destroy my platform. But I beat the odds, because first of all, it was untrue. It came out of nowhere, and it was just something that they tried to throw a jacket on me to try to destroy me, and it did not work. There was a lot of shit that happened, and so there's a whole backstory and everything to that. So that's why it does bother me. I'm not gonna lie, it does bother me.
Listen, man, I done been dogged so many times. You can't let none of this shit on the internet bother you, bro. Honestly. And I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you telling me that, I'm like, oh, boom, boom, boom. I can rephrase it to where I don't hit it with defamation, whatever the case may be. It's just when people know what bothers you, they're gonna use it against you. And I think that you need to stop letting all of this strangers bother you. Really. Don't let shit bother you.
It doesn't bother. Well, it bothers me. However, my thing is that you then want me to say your name and credit you. I'm not going to credit you if you.
Wait, hold on. Let's back up. So the first time I did a Goomba interview, that's when you started what I perceived to be distancing, because it was all love. It was like we was responding, supporting each other in chats, comments, Instagram. It's just like after that, it's just like I was like, damn.
I would love for you to watch the video, because in that video I did shout you out. I was like, what's up, Denai? Blah 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 blah.
It's not about that. It's not even. I don't want people to think that Denai is mad he didn't get a shout out. It's just like it just changed for me, and I'm like, what the fuck? Because it's just like, this dude don't know how cool I think he is, how I think he's cool, what I can share, what he can share, information, all of this other stuff. It's just like, and it's just like niggas have a hard time building, and I'm just like, who the fuck can I actually build with? Who's gonna be real and shit like that? And that like kind of was like, damn, this dude is fake. This dude, you know. And then that was like a week ago, and then today it's just like, you know, obviously I did the interview yesterday, the viral interview. And it's just like, it was intentional shade. But you praising Cisco, somebody who can't even read or write, but referencing my content. And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Because if I ever pull
up... Wait, who's Cisco? You keep on saying that. Who's Cisco?
Dela Cruz, whatever her name is.
Oh, I had don't call it, oh my God. No, I had referenced her because he had tried to go over in her chat and she shut him down. That's what I was talking about. Yeah. I wasn't talking about when you had posted the eviction notice. Those are two separate things.
Okay, yeah, and that's what I'm saying. I'm like, now he's talking about this eviction notice, and I'm like, this dude talking about me, because I know I'm the one who posted that. If somebody got it, they got it from me, because I actually went to the court system and paid for it. Right.
Now, that's probably where the confusion came from, because maybe I mixed up the two. But yeah, definitely I said the other content creator or another content creator posted it. And then Della Crim, I said, you know, she had shut him down or whatever. That's what I was saying. So yeah, those are two different things. So this sounds like it was just a misunderstanding all around. Would you agree?
Maybe. I don't know. I have to think about it. I'm fucking with you, yeah, bro.
No, bro. Now this counts as we made peace. I'm gonna count this as we made peace.
I thought you were shading me about all of this stuff, and I was like, okay, because I've been over here, and the thing is, like, after that Goomba interview, when I came over here and I chatted, it's like, I'm like, now your ma is attacking me. I'm like, what the fuck? So to me, it just seemed like a conspiracy to, you know, and keep in mind, King Payne, he has my name on a block. You can't even type my name in his chat. He got it blocked, you know, because he's so angry and bitter and jealous. And I'm thinking, like, coming from that perspective, I'm like, well, damn, this is the norm on YouTube. And so now,
yeah, personally, for me, I don't block content creators because if I'm talking about them, I want them to be able to comment. And so my way of digging, you know, doing a dig at them is pretend like I don't see them in the chat. So I knew what I was doing.
Yeah, and Charlene Charles, you blocked. Let's be clear.
Isn't it Catherine?
I don't give a fuck.
Shout out to Catherine.
It could be okay,
thank you for coming up. I appreciate you. And that's what we do over here. We terrorize. It's all in fun. We terrorize. So, but I appreciate us having an adult conversation, though. I want to say that. I appreciate that.
All right, and FYI, I do be in your bushes. I ain't even gonna lie.
Thank you. And I was in yours, but I came out and said, hey, you know, I just want to say it's no beef. I was just offended by some of the stuff that he was saying, blah, 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 because I got a message like, oh, the Knots Live, and he mentioned your name. So I was like, let me go over there and just watch. And then I heard you mention my name, and I was like, let me pop out the bushes and just say something.
And let me ask you a question in all fairness, right? It whether I'm here or not, it gave you additional content to talk about, and which means times, which means attention, which means generating content, right? And at the end of the fucking day, it was that's free what promo. It's about. Exactly. Even motherfuckers that got it, motherfucker. Like, you know, it takes a lot more energy for you to beat around the bush of who you talking about. It's all, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm never gonna do that. Even my ops, I'm gonna promote them because I know they're gonna keep on talking and it's gonna keep on generating content. So I think if you look at it from that perspective, you know, so
yeah. But I appreciate our conversation tonight. Did not. You have a good one.
Me too.
All right. Well, that went well. I think that went good. We had a conversation. We squashed it. It ain't gonna be no hate back and forth. Like I said, chat, y'all are definitely allowed to terrorize. I do not mind y'all doing that at all. Especially, and another thing too, I don't think the chat tries to be disrespectful at all. I think that they appreciate me and they want to protect me because, like I said, the situation that I went through a year ago, they seen what happened to me. They seen the way people came and try to slander me. And so they're really protective of me. Like anytime that I introduce somebody new to them, they all like, yo, AT2, I don't think that person's good for you. I get this vibe, or I seen them do this and that. And I appreciate that too, because I'll be like, okay, y'all, I know what I'm doing. I'm gonna give them a chance. And then, most of the time y'all be right, because then they end up screwing me over. But but I'm gonna give them a chance and I'm gonna fill them out, And so that's what it is. And I like that I have a platform to where I can have an adult conversation and I can make peace. Now, do I want to do that with everybody? No. When it comes to the doo-doo mamas, we're definitely not going to be friends. We're not going to be cool. The doo-doo mamas can go straight to hell. But when it comes to certain situations, I can kind of take my pride, put my pride aside and have an adult conversation. So that's what I wanted to prove right now, because it could have got ugly and then videos back and forth. And I'm all like, I really don't want that. I just want peace, Now, the doo-doo mamas, I'll fight them all day. But there's other people I don't really want to battle with. I don't really want to fight. It's not, it's not a big deal. And like I said, I think it was a misunderstanding for the whole DM thing. I will take accountability and be a better communicator. A doo-doo daddy. Yes, we can call them doo-doo daddies too. Now, when I say doo-doo mama, I just want to clarify, y'all. It's not gender specific. Doo-doo mamas can be male or female. So we can call them doo-doo mamas or doo-doo daddies, or we'll call them the you know what? We'll take the gender out of it. We'll just call them the doo-doos. From now on, I won't say doo-doo mama. I'll just say the doo-doos. Somebody put the pregnant man in there. We'll just call them the doo-doos. We'll just call them a doo-doo. What's a doo-doo daddy? A doo-doo daddy would be like the Sean Dookie Way, OKP, Queen Tucket, All About the Crackhead. Those people would be considered doo-doo mamas. Or the doo-doos. Doo-doo mama, doo-doo daddies, the doo-doos. People walk around stank with a dookie booty. Those are the ones. The ones that don't clean their ass. That's the ones that we call doo-doos, But I'm glad that we had that conversation. We're able to make peace. Also, we talked about Jag, her effing over her mom and all that other stuff. So we got to talk about that. I just want to say thank you to everybody again who got AT2 to 31K. Like I said, whether I got it by hook or crook, hey, I still got 31K. Now, I didn't buy no subscribers, so cut that out. It's very important as a content creator, you whatchamacallit, diversify your platform. Yeah, I might talk about the Jag thing, but that's not all I talk about. There's hella different content that you guys can talk about. There's hella different stuff that you guys can go watch and different topics that I cover. There's a whole bunch of content on here. Not content, there's a lot of content on here. And so you guys can watch a variety of different things. My platform isn't just one thing. And maybe my platform should just be one thing. And then I can have people in here and all that. But I'd rather not. I see myself going further than just being in the doo-doo sector. I don't want to just be in the doo-doo sector. Like, I want to branch off and do TV and other things. You know what I mean? Thank you, Stacey. I appreciate that. And thank you to everybody else who subscribed. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button and press that notification bell and press all. So I want to make sure you guys know to do that so you get all my notifications. But I already talked y'all ear off, y'all. I got to go use the bathroom. I got to go take me a doo-doo. So I'm going to get the hell out of here. But thank y'all. I love every single one of y'all. Y'all just, I want to challenge y'all real quick. Before we get out of here, I want to challenge y'all. Watch a YouTuber, and I know I say don't no free shoutouts, but watch a YouTuber that doesn't necessarily have 1K subscribers, because you'll notice and you'll see a growth with those YouTubers that haven't, become monetized or YouTube partners and stuff like that. Watch somebody who only has like 100 subscribers or maybe like 50 subscribers and watch them grow and support them. I want to challenge you guys to do that, because it's very hard doing this YouTube shit and just showing somebody some support that probably only got one person or 0 people watching them in the chat. It can do a lot for them, as far as their confidence doing this YouTube shit. So I want to say that before we get out of here. But I love y'all. Hit that like button. We out. Where the hell is my outro? Okay, here we go.